Egypt, a cradle of civilization, is a land where history unfolds in layers, from the dawn of human settlements to the heights of ancient glory and the complexities of modern times. Today, we'll embark on an incredible journey through the history of Egypt, exploring its rise, golden eras, and evolution over thousands of years. Before the pharaohs, Egypt was home to prehistoric communities living along the Nile as early as 10,000 BCE. These hunter-gatherers relied on the fertile floodplains of the river to survive. Over time, they transitioned to agriculture, domesticating animals and cultivating crops. Around 5000 BCE, larger communities began forming, laying the groundwork for what would become one of the first great civilizations. By 3100 BCE, these scattered communities united under a single ruler, King Narmer, also known as Menes. This unification of Upper and Lower Egypt marked the birth of the first Egyptian dynasty and the beginning of the early dynastic period. From 2686 to 2181 BCE, the Old Kingdom flourished, known as the Age of the Pyramids. Pharaohs were seen as living gods who ruled with absolute power. They commissioned monumental tombs to ensure their passage to the afterlife. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu, stands as a marvel of engineering to this day. Society was highly organized with a rigid hierarchy. Farmers and laborers supported the elite class, and during the Nile's flooding season, many worked on state projects like pyramid construction. However, prolonged droughts, economic difficulties, and political strife eventually led to the Old Kingdom's decline. After the collapse of the Old Kingdom, Egypt entered a period of instability known as the First Intermediate Period, 2181 to 2055 BCE. Local governors, or nomarchs, gained power, leading to the fragmentation of central authority. While this era was marked by conflict and hardship, it also witnessed cultural evolution at the regional level, setting the stage for Egypt's reunification. In 2055 BCE, Egypt was reunified under Pharaoh Mentuhotep II, ushering in the Middle Kingdom. This era saw the revival of centralized rule, with a focus on restoring prosperity and stability. Pharaohs undertook ambitious projects, such as expanding irrigation systems and fostering trade with neighboring lands. However, Egypt also became more militarized, fortifying its borders against external threats. By the end of this period, Egypt faced growing pressure from foreign invaders, leading to its eventual decline. The New Kingdom, 1550 to 1070 BCE, is Egypt's most celebrated era, marked by wealth, power, and monumental achievements. Pharaohs like Hatshepsut expanded trade networks, while Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great, led military campaigns and constructed grand temples. During this time, Akhenaten introduced revolutionary religious reforms, worshipping the sun god Aten exclusively. However, these changes were short-lived, and his successor, Tutankhamun, restored traditional beliefs. The discovery of King Tut's tomb in the 20th century brought this young pharaoh global fame. The New Kingdom ended as Egypt faced invasions by the Sea Peoples and internal discord, leading to another period of decline. Following the decline of the New Kingdom, Egypt saw repeated invasions and foreign rule. The Persians took control in 525 BCE, followed by Alexander the Great's conquest in 332 BCE. Under Greek rule, the Ptolemaic dynasty was established, blending Greek and Egyptian cultures. Cleopatra VII, the last ruler of this dynasty, sought to maintain Egypt's independence through alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. However, her defeat by Octavian, later Augustus Caesar, in 30 BCE marked the end of Egypt's ancient civilization and its incorporation into the Roman Empire. Under Roman rule, Egypt became the empire's breadbasket, supplying grain to Rome. Christianity spread across the region during this time, transforming religious practices. In the 7th century CE, Arab forces brought Islam to Egypt, establishing Cairo as a cultural and political hub of the Islamic world. The medieval Islamic period saw remarkable achievements in science, art, and architecture, making Egypt a beacon of learning and culture. Modern Egypt's story begins with the construction of the Suez Canal in 1869, a vital trade route that made Egypt a focal point of global interest. Colonization by the British in the late 19th century led to decades of foreign control. After World War II, Egyptians fought for independence, achieving it in 1952 under Gamal Abdel Nasser. Nasser's leadership brought significant reforms, but Egypt's path has remained complex, marked by challenges such as wars, political upheavals, and economic struggles. Today, Egypt balances its ancient heritage with its role as a modern nation. Egypt's history is not just a tale of kings and conquerors. It's a story of human resilience, innovation, and creativity. From its writing system to its monumental architecture, Egypt has left an indelible mark on human civilization. Even today, its influence can be seen in art, science, and culture worldwide. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Egypt's history.